Happy Tuesday. It is T-minus 4 days until day 1, May 1 of rock and roll. I am driving to New York City from Denver. 1,800 miles. I have gone 38 miles, so got a long darn way to go. Yeah, that's it. Driving through colorful Colorado. See? That's about it. Talk to you later. Covad, Nebraska. 325 miles down the road. Standing out front of Casey's General Store. It's kind of a local hot spot for getting general store items like grains and horseshoes, that sort of thing. And then it's beautiful green Nebraska right there. Check it out. Pretty cool stuff. I'd like to stay here longer, but got to keep moving. So keep moving. One of the really awesome things about being on the road is sampling some of the local cuisines in the various places that you visit. And in Cozad at Casey's General Store, I picked up a package of their specialty sharp cheddar and salsa picante Mighty Zingers. They're Cheetos Mighty Zingers. Very disgusting tasting food, actually. And when I finished eating the food, I'm like, well, that can't possibly be good for me. And it turns out it isn't. Got 38% of my saturated fat, 29% of my sodium, but you know, it's good to see what the locals eat. So I feel like I live in Cozad now. It's kind of part of my heart. It's really nice. Rest stop outside of Grand Island, Nebraska, just east of Grand Island. Grand Island is the name of a band I used to like a lot from Boston. Very nice and green here. Trucking along. I think we're at about 400 miles so far. So moving along and yeah, getting ready for some rock and roll. Rock and roll down the highway. Thank you.
Something to believe in. Things we all love. I give you something to believe in. Oh, you know
Sunset over the eastern side of Lincoln, Nebraska. About 65 miles from Omaha. About 70 from Council Bluffs, I believe, which is where I will be staying for the night, I think. Not going to push it too hard, don't want to get too burnt out on the road on my first day out. So we are splitting my trip out to New York City here over the course of 3 days. Today, Tuesday, to Council Bluffs. Tomorrow, Wednesday, might be my longest day of driving. I think that's going to send me to Cleveland. And then about 500-600 miles from Cleveland into New York. So, yeah, pretty neat sunset, I guess. Everything looks essentially exactly the same, geographically, botanically, as it did when I left Colorado, with the sole exception that Nebraska is greener, which is nice, and it smells fresh and actually spring-like outside, whereas Colorado, God bless it, love it, it still just kind of smells a bit like dust, but cool. Okay, well, we're at the Days Inn in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Very swank and luxurious accommodations, as you can see. Watching some Lakers. Did over 500 miles today. Trying to take it easy, as we said before, to not get burnt out, but good day, you know, feeling healthy. Got a 40-ounce Milwaukee Beast Ice, which should be delicious. I'll have that and then go to bed after we upload today's video for everyone's enjoyment. So just on our way to New York City, meet up with Steve and the crew, and get making some rock and roll movies. So we'll have more for you the next day. I guess we're gonna have 1 day lags on everything because it's not real time, but it'll be fun. Thanks. Enjoy.